What's good, guys? Kody here, and today I'm with
Kody Manabe.
And what did you do today, Kody?
I lost to Jesse in the finals at YCS Vancouver.
What he means to say is he got second place. This guy's insane. What do you play?
I'm playing Unchained, so it's the best deck by far. I play 3 Tour Guide, 1 Rhino, you can't cut it, 3 Aruha, 1 Sarama, 1 Rakea. Most of this Unchained stuff is standard, but 3, 1, 1, 1. You need this to play around Nib, or play through Nib. And then the Brick, the DDD. This card was crazy. For spells, we play 3 Pross. This is the best card in the game. 3 Abominations Prison, it's Rhoda, and 3 Dark Contracts. This card basically outs any Kashtira on. It makes the mirror match so much easier if you have it and they don't. And then instead of playing the 5 spells or the 6 spells that people played, I played 3, 2. I didn't want to clog on it. I felt like 5 was enough. But here's the non-engine. This is where things get a little different. It's 43 cards, by the way, but play 3 Fenrir. I think this card is the best card against Unchained for mirrors. When you go second or first, it's so oppressive. And whenever they activate an Unchained monster, I'm able to just banish it for free. And then going second, you're able to just, it forces their interaction, so it pairs well with cards like these, like Thrusts, or your Talents. But then I also play Herald of the Abyss because I wanted to respect more Cash, Mirror Match, and Pearly. A lot of people weren't expecting this in the main deck, but it was really good for me. It actually won me 4 game 1s. And then, of course, I ran, not 6, but I ran 5 books. I expected there to be more Unchained, so I had to fit the Fenrirs in. So I made a concession, chose to cut 1 Book of Eclipse and then up the deck to 43. Otherwise, it would have been 41.
Okay. How do they perform this week in the books?
The books were actually like really nice. I only played against 6 mirrors, but other than that, like the books went hard because most of the times when they had imperm or anything, I was able to just book my own card. Sometimes even the mirror is really good, like in a correct spot. But yeah, that was the main deck. Onto the extra deck. Oh, shout out Studs.
Absolutely. Shout
out the Studs group chat. Shout out people from Hawaii. Shout out Teddy. Shout out Ronnie. And I want to give a big shout out to Ediception and Jonathan Hui. They're the guys who I came with and I pretty much tested with for this event. But yeah, I ran 2 Yama. I never felt like I needed a third, and I needed to make room for 1 XYZ in my extra deck specifically. But other than that, I played 2 and 2. The second came up for me a lot in testing. Today it came up like maybe twice, but I'm glad I had 2. And then of course I played the 1 Abomination. This is the God card of the deck. And then Muckracker, Griffin. When you get nibbed, you just make this. You pivot into this line. Otherwise, I'm almost always making the Caesar. And then for the last link, I run Unicorn. No Underworld Goddess. I didn't like that card. I felt like it wasn't necessary.
So did you always made the Griffin normally game 1? Or?
No, pretty much. Almost every game 1, I made the Caesar because this card was more oppressive into blind matchups than the Griffin was. So I chose to do this, and it gives you an immediate follow-up when it's sent from field to graveyard because you get to add the Dark Contract.
So you feel the follow-up better?
Yeah, I would much rather play like a grind game because this deck can OTK if you survive past turn 1.
That's cool. Yeah.
But then for the DDDs, I run this. I used the draw effect 1 time today, which is crazy. But yeah, all 3 of these were good.
Did it ever come up, like the rank 3, like you needing it for a Zeus play? Or?
Oh, absolutely not. This card, I never had it in my deck before. I put it in because I was scared of cash. I 2-0'd all my cash. One of my matches lasted 7 minutes. Sorry to that guy, but yeah, I was so scared of that deck, but it ended up being the freest deck in the world. So this would probably be the second.
Yeah.
And then I ran Zeus. And because I run Fenrir and because I was scared of cash before the event, I decided to play a Rise Heart. You know, I never wanted anybody Shangri-Ering me, and if they did, then I was just able to special summon Fenrir, overlay, and then Zeus their board.
That's crazy. That is a crazy combo. I like that.
It came up twice.
Nice.
Yeah, and then for side deck, the side deck was like a little off. There were cards that I wanted to play, but I didn't have time to find it. But I played 3 Ash, 3 Nib, like this is kind of standard. I played 2 Lightning Storm, 1, Yeah, this was broken.
How was Storm?
Storm?
Yeah.
It was insane. I played against Lab, and then I pretty much sided it against Cash and Branded as well. I just wanted to clear with the back row because this deck has such an easy time clearing the monsters. One mistake I made was playing this card. I never used it. This should have been Mind Control, not for sure. But I was scared of Cash, like I said, but it's alright. 1 D barrier. Never came up. I played against 0 Pearly. All my Pearly matches were literally with the person behind the camera the night before. Shout out John Wilkins.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then the last 3 cards, I never seen it one time. I wish I drew it in the finals against Jesse, but 3 anti-spell. I can't say much about this card because this was pretty much 3 dead spots, but there was a game in Swiss. The only match I lost in Swiss was when he had anti-spell plus the Unchained board. So I guess in theory it's really good.
This card, it's also really cool against Pearly because like
it is good against Pearly.
Like if you have that plus Caesar and they try to chain,
then you can just keep negating it. But yeah, I felt like
crazy.
this card was gonna be a blowout, but I didn't see it. Unlucky. I guess I didn't need it.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Thank you so much.
Sorry. One more thing.
Oh, sorry.
Shout out to.
Oh, my bad. Shout outs. Yeah.
Shout out to my mom and dad. That's the biggest shout out I can give them. They pretty much paid for the trip for me, and then my mom paid for these. Shout out, Mom. I had 0 before the tournament, but I'm so glad I have it now.
Yeah, Ed was telling me the story.
And then shout out to everyone in Vegas.
Shout out to Kody's mom.
For real. All right.
All right, yeah. Once again, congratulations, Kody. This is a huge accomplishment. And yeah, that's Kurt Miller signing out. Peace.
Thank you.